The aliens are real. What? The aliens are real? Really? And then you give us footage from 1960s, from the 1970s? Are you kidding me? This is so dumb. And when the government officially announces that aliens are real, then they're probably super desperate to distract the attention away from the Epstein files, or they're just basically saying that aliens are fake, right? If they're saying they're real, then it just means they're fake. So the whole narrative, the whole story about aliens is bullshit. But it also distracts from the much more obvious question: why is NASA lying about the shape of the Earth? So you have no real photo, no real photograph of the round Earth since 80 years, which is ridiculous, right? You have the Hubble telescope. Hey, why didn't you just turn that telescope around and make a really good photo, an actual photograph, an original, authentic photograph of the round Earth? They didn't do it, which is insane. And if you got so much to hide, then it's pretty obvious that the surface is flat, right? And then you have really like educated people who are asking me, well, how do you go around? What do you mean, how do you go around? With a ship? I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, look at this. This is a trampoline. It's round, isn't it? You know, a plate is round. You can go in a circle around the plate. This has got to be the dumbest species. I mean, let me show you. Look, so I'm gonna go around. You see? I'm going around. Ooh, I'm going around. Ugh, not fall off the edge. And now I'm back where I started. I just went round. What are you guys nuts? Stop drinking that fluoride water. Jesus, this is unbelievable. This has got to be the dumbest species in existence. How is it possible for humanity to survive this long? If this species is this dumb, I don't understand. And then when you look at the flights, I mean, there are like gazillion reasons why the shape is flat. But if you look at the flights, then you fly from here, and then to the middle somewhere to refuel, and then you fly here, right? And it totally makes sense if it's a flat surface, but it doesn't make sense if it's round, right? That's why you have these crazy trips that don't even make any logical sense, right? And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, there are so many videos that show extremely convincing reasons why the surface is flat. And I'm not saying the shape of the earth. I don't know the fucking shape. I'm just talking about the surface. Is it a ball? Is it round? Floating in space? Or is it a surface that is flat? and you can't prove that it's round, so it's flat. Because there are 100 reasons why it's flat. You see, pilots, navigation, the military, they don't use pi in an equation to shoot a missile at a target. You think they are wasting missiles worth millions, hundreds of millions of dollars? You think they waste that money by getting a calculation wrong? You understand pi, right? The pi, math, not a pie in the sky, not the pie to eat. The math symbol, pi. If you would try to hit a target, you need a calculation, a math calculation for the destination of that target using pi. But none of these equations use pi. That just tells you mathematically we're not on a globe. But how retarded are people? And it's not even possible for this dumbass species to come to one consensus that the surface is flat based on mathematical equations. Not even that. And what's the most, let me just ask you one question and really try to focus. What is the most obvious reason that NASA lies, that the government lies to you that Earth is round? Why are they making all this effort to show you only round images, composite, CGI images, photoshopped images of a round Earth? Why are they lying to you so you think the Earth is round? Now think, because you can figure it out. Look at the trampoline. See? Trampoline has a round shape, right? Okay. Now think, what's the most non-conspiratorial, practical, straight up reason? It's easy. Trust me, it's an easy answer. I'm making this super, super, super easy. What's the reason? You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Humanity can't do it. And now you think you can handle aliens. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you the reason. It's even for the average Joe sheeple very interesting. People who love to go on vacations. What's the reason? Well, the reason is quite obvious. You have the round shape of the trampoline. If they tell you it's round, if they lie to you it's round, you are never gonna do what? You're never gonna question and ask, well, what's behind it? There's massive land around us, right? Is this too difficult? If the surface is flat and they tell you this is all we know, well, okay, what's behind? What's behind this round border? What land is behind it? You see? just because the trampoline is round, it doesn't mean there's no land after the round shape. Let me show you. You see? Lots of land. Flat surface. Are you getting any of this? I mean, this species is so retarded that it can't even logically think and come to the consensus that the surface is flat and we demand to see the land that is around us because there's massive land. And Admiral Byrd saw that land. He was sent on a mission with many, many, many military planes and people and ships. It was a huge, expensive mission. And they discovered so much land. In Antarctica, there's just basically unlimited land. They couldn't explore where it ends because they don't have enough fuel for the planes. But they could never see any end. And then they had a Antarctica treaty that over 50 countries signed to never go there. Even there's everything, gold, silver, diamonds, oil, gas, anything. Like the land is basically so rich, it's made out of money. There's just incredible amounts of money in resources. But how comes that one time in the history of mankind, over 50 countries agree on something? That never happened. There was never ever an agreement on anything by this many countries. But in this particular case, ooh, there's an agreement. Since the 1950s. What? I mean, that's crazy. But then you have military that is protecting the border. If you go there, if you fly there with a plane, they shoot you down. If you go there by boat, they stop you. So why is there so much military presence if there's nothing, if there's just ice? You see what I'm saying? But I can go on and on and on and on and on until next week talking about this subject. But the fact that the public, the masses, the sheeple, is so retarded that they're buying stupid CGI computer generated images by NASA telling them the world is round, when in fact they should all agree on we want to see the land. We want to see what's behind that wall. What is behind the border? If it's, you see, if it's round, then it's limited because there's only space. If it's round in space, there's no more extra land. But if it's not round and it's flat, there's land all around us. Like, are you not getting this? I'm spoon feeding grown-ups. This is ridiculous. This has got to be the dumbest fucking species ever. So you haven't even figured out, after 80 years, that the surface is flat. Obviously, mathematically. It's been treated by that by pilots, by the military. But you still don't want to ask the simplest question. Well, first of all, why are you lying? Second of all, where's all that land? We want to see the land. We want to see all that land around us. You know, I want to go on vacation to see the land. Why can I not go there? Why is there a treaty? Why is the edge of the world protected by military presence? Why do they shoot me if I go there? You know, why, if I go there, they shoot me? Why? If there's just fucking ice, what's the reason to shoot me? You see what I'm saying? But you just can never do it. You can never add 1 plus 1. You can never do it. You can never add 1 plus 1. Never. You can never do it. You could never do it. You can never do it with any topic. If it's the bat soup from Wuhan, China, if it's the surface of the earth, if it's the shape, if it's you can never add 1 plus 1. It's the most ridiculous species. And now you are made to believe officially by the government that aliens are real. Give me a fucking break. You can't even locate your own anus. You're not ready for any aliens. You see? You cannot locate your own genitals. You can't even identify your own genitalia. You don't even know if you're a man, a woman, or a centaur, or a fox, or a fairy, or whatever the fuck. You can never do it. It is beyond frustrating. How can you go round if it's flat? Let me show you. See? This is how I went round. Okay, let's fly by plane. Oh, we're gonna fly from Europe, and then over here, and then, we're in Australia. I mean, oh, how can you fly around? Oh, here, let me show you. This is how you fly around. Just because you draw a circle on a plane, on a plane surface, just because you draw a circle on a plate you eat, that's flat. If you draw a circle on it, and then you say, well, that circle, that's actually a ball, that's round. It doesn't make it round. It's still your plate. Are you kidding me? If you can't understand this, you are officially retarded. All right? I'll give you a certificate. I'll give you a stamped, signed certificate officially from me personally. You get a retard certificate. You get I'm the biggest idiot certificate. You get an idiot certificate. Let me know in the comments if you want a I'm the biggest retard idiot certificate, and I'll send you one. All right? I'm MINIMAN. Grow out trying and go focus on yourself. Jesus Christ.